Hey there, Meeple peoples. This is Mark from the Meeple Society, and this is something completely new and different for us, definitely. So, all technical glitches, fun crap like that, just be warned about that. But we are actually going to be doing an unboxing of Sky Kingdom Games Isofarian Guard. I've wanted to make sure that we did this for multiple reasons. Number one, this is a game that is kind of 3 years in the coming. It kickstarted in, gosh, might have even been 2019. We were late backers to this. Got it in the pledge manager, and we've been kind of excitedly waiting for it. And while I know there have been unboxings done by other people, we wanted to give a chance, give another shout out to these guys because they have been flat out amazing. Their Discord channel, Sky Kingdom Games Discord channel, has been just absolutely some of the nicest people you would ever want to meet. This game has it hit Australia backers first, and it was now hitting the United States. It'll be hitting Europe soon, and there have been questions about gameplay here and there. And Eric Bitterman, the designer of the game and owner, at least part owner of Sky Kingdom Games, has been so vocal on the BGG forums, like answering questions, like with all kinds of clarity and everything like that. Just amazing work by these guys. So I wanted to give them some serious props and give them a chance, give the Meeple Society a chance to see this. As you can see, this game is unbelievably, this box is huge. If I'm like sitting down like I ordinarily would, you wouldn't even be able to see my mouth. In fact, there's every possibility that my wife will be having a hernia from having to bring this into the house. So we're gonna go ahead and open it up. Like I said, first time for us. Please excuse any technical glitches or anything like that. And I'm sure sooner or later we will be also doing like some gameplay of this, or at least, talking shop about this during the podcast. So let's take a look and see what we can come up with. All right. So taking the handy dandy work safety knife. To this gigantic, big, heavy box. This box is actually bigger than Gloomhaven, or bigger than Frosthaven, which we got a little while back. Okay. And first and foremost, on the very top, would you look at what we have?
Oh no.
So this is the stitched double-sided neoprene map that you will be going throughout that. You can kind of see the little node areas here, where you'll be stopping, little circles along the routes and everything like that. And like I said, it's double-sided. If I recall right, and I might be recalling wrong, um, the backside is for scenario 5. There are 5 scenarios in this. Stupid amount of hours. And they did some good stuff with this. They actually like got nice sealing to this to try to ensure that there was little to no damage. And from what I can tell, looks like it did a pretty good job too. So that's plus. Okay. Any cries of pain that come through this, that's just my back. Don't worry about it. It'll be better sooner or later. I'm gonna actually have to probably un maybe not. Maybe holy crap. Holy crap. Okay, so this is the Isofarian Guard. look at the side of this box. This box is immense and it is amazing. And I have no idea if it's sealed. So let me check this real quick. Okay, it's not. Yay, that works out. Now this is also one of the things that really makes this awesome. And I want you guys to take a look at this. This is how the box opens up. And as you can see, this thing is already loaded for bear. You have the sheet here that gives you the foreteller experience on the whole thing. 15 hours of immersive audio. All right, and then everything, as you can see, is like well stacked here. It's ready for pull out and play. I'm gonna have to come around front. There we go. And to start off with, we have our player trays. All right. You've got, these are already set up for your starting characters, but there are add-ins that you'll actually be using for other characters as it goes on. These are some high quality game trays too. But as you can see, you know, this is Alec. This character will come off and you just will slide in your next character. Nice inset pieces for your cubes here to keep track of your health and some of your other stats. Nice inset spots here for your tiles. Just really high quality. And then underneath, your cards that you will be using as you adventure through Isofar. So very, very high quality. I'm very freaking impressed just with these. Okay, hold on. 30% rule. You have to be 30% smarter than the game tray. Okay, there we go. So that's what's on top here. Then next you have the maps and enemy dashboards and miscellanea. And I love how every one of these things looks like a book. So it's like you get this entire shelf. You turn it around to this side, you've got the pages. It's got a very nice feel to it. Okay, this, if I'm not mistaken, is if you choose not to use the neoprene mat or you didn't get one, you use this game board instead. And you know what, they were saying how huge this game board is, and you know what? I'm not at this point in time thinking this is going to kill our table just yet. With the player boards and with the enemy dashboards, entirely possible it will. But right now, I'm just liking the looks of this. And again, these are insets. These are the enemy dashboards, health, other stats, possibly power and defense, card slots. Everything is dual layer, and there is like no warping to it. So that's a beautiful thing. Got town maps that are kind of like insets when you go to certain locations. They have their own nodes on them. Great stuff. Little Lux Essence and Syl. Syl being the coins, Lux Essence being, I believe, your magical power, but I could be wrong on that. I will be reading through these books like nobody's business, let me tell you that much. Plenty of beautiful colored transparent cubes. Everything all set up in game trays for nice, easy setup, tear down. That is that. The other thing, if I recall right, yes. So on the bottom back of these boxes, a nice little thing to show you, hey, this is where this stuff goes in the box when everything is said and done. So if you're like me and you have significant problems remembering things, then that's where that's will help you like put stuff back together. Okay. This is heavy. This is the Books of Isofar. All right, which includes oh yeah. Look at the size of these freaking bags. Okay. Now combat in this game is basically bag building with chips. And this is not going to be the kind of bag that I'm going to have problems getting my hand into. Very cool. Because if you're going to be doing chip building and stuff like that, the last thing you want to do is consistently having to like reach in with your fingers. Okay, we've got reference guides. Nice, very nice. Well done on these. The rule book, which I will be getting acquainted with quite a bit. And which you, and I'm going to be honest, just looking at this, we also got Darwin's Journey today. Darwin's Journey's rule book is got to easily be twice that size. So hopefully that means for a nice, clean, streamlined experience. Reference guide. Reference guide includes some gameplay concepts, where to fit some of your stuff. Trying to think if the skill trees are in here or if they're in the rule book. They may be in a completely separate book for all I know. And then the campaigns. Okay. There are 5 of them. And I like wire bound, nice, easy to lay flat. There are 5 of them in total. Whoa. Each one you're taking a different pair of the guards. Each one is also, just in case, there's any question, fully voice acted, sound effected out, orchestrated through foreteller. Campaign 5, you get to choose the 2 guards that you get to play. So there is that. Every other one, they're kind of pre-scripted for you. And then a nice huge book of indexes, which we'll be taking a look at, I'm sure, very soon. And then on top of that, we've got a book of quests. So lots of good stuff there. Any game that has that many books, me and Jess are pretty hardcore storytelling type players. So you throw books in there or you throw that many books into a game, not just your standard how to play type stuff, we're pretty freaking excited. Okay, moving on. All right, so now we have the materials of Isofar, as you can see there. And these are all those tiles that will be slotted right into your player boards. And there are a small crap ton of these things. So one of the things that you're able to do, and they've even got nice little filing system dividers. So that's cool as heck. One of the things that you're able to do in this game as you travel on is you are able to craft items as well. So that just adds that much more to the whole thing. Okay, now we're getting into the big nitty gritty. Okay, this one here is empty. This is like set up for sleeves. The second box is basically set up so that you can sleeve cards and still be able to fit them into the thing. And that is a small metric crap ton of cards that you'll be using throughout the game. There's AI cards in here. I know there are guard cards to be able to utilize for your own turns. There are specific ones that say do not open. So there's a lot of surprise guest stars and everything too. But 2 entire boxes so that you can sleeve your cards. And then here, oh wait, we've got a couple boxes here. So these we need to hold on to because that actually kind of helps space everything out. Okay, so these here are some of the chips that you will be using throughout the game for your bag draws. Yeah, I have never actually played a chip theory game before. Okay, I'm going to ask my wife off camera. Feel that. Careful, because that is some chunky chips. And there are 2 different racks of them. There are green chips. The black chips are your more standard chips. Green chips, I think maybe buff chips. I'm not entirely sure. Purple, I want to say, are negative effects that might happen to you. And I have no idea what red is, but we're going to be learning as we go. And finally, the miniatures. And this is just a small little thing, but it's kind of cool that they've got these things set up because we like our miniatures and we don't care what you say. Here we go. Now this is another thing that's kind of cool. You take that closer to the camera so you guys can kind of see good detail on these. And if I recall correctly, hopefully I'm not like doing something silly here, but I want to say that these things also come off the base. Yes, they do. They come off the base. So if you're only, if one of your guards is down or something like that, you can show that. Or for that matter, if you are like really keen to paint them, which I know lots of people are, and we talk big smack about it, and we probably have not only have yet to do it, but may not ever do it. But you've got 5 of these, and the 5 basically they're set up based on your original characters. So you've got, different ones for each campaign book, chapter of the story. Just really detailed, really good stuff. I mean, if you can't freaking tell, I am all colors of excited about getting this to the table and just trying it out, seeing what it's like, getting into this campaign. I've heard really nothing but good things about it. If you are interested in getting this, I believe at this point in time there is a wait list at Sky Kingdom Games for the second printing. If you get on the Discord channel for these guys, Eric and the rest of the Sky Kingdom staff can probably give you more details on it. But suffice it to say, this looks like an amazing game. I am so absolutely psyched to play this. I'm really thankful to the guys at Sky Kingdom who have done an amazing job throughout their Kickstarter campaign. And this is, like I said, this is like a 3-year campaign. And without fail, monthly, they have given good, very detailed updates. So big thanks to Eric Bitterman from Sky Kingdom Games. We're looking very much forward to playing this, and that has been the first and possibly only, for all we know, Meeple Society unboxing. So we'll see you guys later.